Hi, welcome to PleasureSports. Today we're going to take a look at the O'Neill Heat. This is the latest release of it. It's the 654 series. What that means is that there's 6mm, 5mm, and 4mm neoprene making up this suit. The thicker neoprenes, the 6mm neoprene is in the chest, front body core. The thinner neoprenes, like the 5mm, are in some lower leg components, and the 4mm neoprene is in the arms and the shoulders. Thinner materials in the areas of the suit that we move around more in, because our body is going to be a lot warmer where we're actually moving those muscles, so it makes sense to have the thinner neoprenes in the arm where we're very active. And it's important to have the thicker neoprenes in the core, because that's where our organs are, and we need to keep our organs warm because our heart's what's pumping the blood out to our extremities. So let's take a look at what you're getting for your money with this suit. The suit gets its name, the Heat, for a lot of different reasons, and there's a lot of great features to the suit. Let's start with the seams, and the seals of the suit. The seams were first glued together multiple times in the manufacturing process, and then they were stitched. So a stitch was actually placed underneath this weld that we're seeing here, and it's a blind stitch. It doesn't actually penetrate all the way through the neoprene. It only goes halfway through, so blind stitches go halfway through. To help keep the seam watertight, we want to keep the minimal water from flushing in the suit so that we can allow our body the time to heat up the water that's in there so that we stay nice and toasty. Too much water in the suit too fast makes our body have to work too much, and we can't actually keep up with the new cold water coming in and heating it, so the wetsuit doesn't actually work. So you want to get a wetsuit that fits properly, and this is a great example of a suit that is called an engineered fit that can give you that really wonderful anatomic fit. What you'll also see on the seam is a weld. This is the third layer of durability on the seam. The glue, then the stitch, and now the weld. And it's called a single welded seam, and it's single weld because they only do it on the outside. Some wetsuits do it on the outside and the inside of the suit. This is single weld outside. This material here is a sharkskin material. Wind can't penetrate it, and when water hits it, it wicks away, again, all trying to keep the core protected and warm. What you'll see in the suit is minimal panels in the suit, and that's so that you have the ability to maximize the Ultraflex DS neoprene in this suit. That neoprene name is a proprietary name to O'Neill. It's a lighter weight neoprene than other neoprenes in the industry, and they found ways to make it lighter so that we can actually have a lighter suit that doesn't absorb as much water. We can stay warmer and not get as exhausted while we're out there in colder waters. Take a look at the suit in the groin area. We have a nice cut. This is to actually allow a natural fit so we don't have anything bunching up in our groin area or in our butt. In our thighs here and down in the knees, we have a crypto knee pad. This is really durable. I've never gotten this to have any abrasions on my particular wetsuit, which is great, and I love this material. You'll notice the calf has a natural contour. You'll notice the contour naturally in the low back, the knees, and the elbows and the shoulders of the suit. Anatomically cut, or otherwise known engineered fit. And what we want in this suit is to have the ability to put the suit on, have it fit naturally, and not have extra material bunching everywhere, because in that extra material is where water will pool, and your body will have to work really hard to try to heat it up. This suit is a front chest zip entry. We'll go into that entry system in a minute. It's also a hooded suit, so it comes with a built-in hood. Has that sharkskin material in the hood. You can imagine your head's out of the water often if you're wearing this above water. And wind hits it again, it can't penetrate it, so it keeps your head nice and warm, and water wicks right off of it. But you want to be careful with these types of materials with your fingernails, so just be gentle when you're pulling your wetsuit on. You might want to grab for more of the areas of the suit that actually have the laminate on them, and be really mindful that these materials are here technically placed to keep you warmer, but you also want to be mindful about putting your suit on and taking it off, that you're not sticking your fingernails, if you happen to have fingernails, into this material, because you could rip it. Let's take a look at the back. There's no seam here in the low back. This allows for you to really stretch out the material. There's no seams under the arms, so you can really stretch out the material. It's one thing to use a high-end neoprene, but you also want to make sure that you're cutting the panels strategically so that you can actually maximize and benefit fully from the stretching materials by not putting extra cuts of neoprene and seals on or seams where you really need to be able to pull. Coming back down here, again, you can see the low back, large pieces of neoprene. Again, minimizing the number of panels so that you can stretch out in the suit more naturally. This suit, how to get into it is you unsnap where the zipper is here first. This is a little extra safety. So it usually goes behind the zipper there, so in case the zipper gets loose, it doesn't open up. Okay, so you have this little safety. You have what's called a Code Red zipper. This is proprietary to O'Neill. This is more of one of their watertight zippers. I happen to love it. And how you get into this suit is you unzip your zipper. You want to take your hanger out. I like to reach down in my suit to the armpits, and I like to flip it inside out. Once I have it flipped inside out, it looks kind of like a pair of pants. High-waisted pants, but pants nonetheless. And I have a nice big opening to get my legs in here, and I've gotten all that upper body stuff out of the way. Once I have this way up my waist, tied up into the groin first, making sure I've really pulled up the suit so that when it gets to my shoulder time, I'm not feeling constricted up here. If you ever feel constricted up here, you really want to restart over and really get the material up the torso. Once you're in, you go ahead and you can put one arm in at a time. The last thing you're going to want to do in this suit is pull the hood over the top of your head. Sometimes I walk around like this, and then when I'm ready, I put my head here and I put the hood on. Go ahead and zip it up. I put my little safety clip here to prevent the zipper from opening up. And now I'm good to go. This is just a little piece of extra neoprene. What we got here is a cinch. This is great too. This cinches this side because water can get in this way. So what you can do is you can adjust this so that it's tighter, so that less water gets in to the suit. They've also thought of putting glide skin here. That creates a nice extra seal between the suit and the glide skin. Again, all trying to keep water from flushing into the suit so that you can stay warmer. The hood is fantastic. Mine has a bill like this too, and I've trimmed it. You can trim it back a little bit if you like. Excuse me, or if you like it like that, it's fine. You've also got adjustable cinch around the face, again keeping the seal on your face nice and snug so that water doesn't flush in. It's a super great suit. Sometimes I'm out there, I pull the hood back and I just leave it back. Sometimes I put the hood on and I use it. So it's really up to you what you're comfortable with and what you need at the time. It's a great suit, again, 654 millimeter heat. And if I missed any features or benefits of this suit, you can learn more about it on our website at PleasureSports.com.